Hello everyone, it's Cam, welcome to another video. Now today we're going to do an unboxing video. Now this is a very exciting release for me because in here is the new Johnny Cash album, Songwriter. Now everyone knows I'm a big Johnny Cash fan. I do quite a lot of videos on him on the channel sometimes. I often buy his records, you know, they often make vinyl updates sometimes. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be unboxing the new album right here for you all. So this album has been quite a long time anticipated for it because this contains unreleased material, and the material that's on here were songs that Johnny had recorded as demos back in the 1990s, in like 1993, before he met Rick Rubin and done the American recordings, but these tracks were never completed and never released. So they were only done as demos, but then John Carter Cash, his son from his marriage with June, found these recordings and completed them with different people. So that's what we're going to take a look in here. We're going to unbox it for you right now. So here we go. And just take it out, and there it is. Quite like that cover. It's quite a nice picture with him and the guitar. It's a very nice picture. And the back, it's another good picture of Johnny. So I'm going to take it out. It's plastic, it's protective wrapping. I'm going to try and keep the stickers with it because I like to keep the stickers with these sort of CDs. So when this was announced, I was like, this is going to be quite a good release because we haven't had much material in Johnny Cash in terms of recent. The last few releases we've had were Out Among the Stars in 2014. Then in 2020 we had the album with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra with Johnny's recordings and entwined with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. And we have had this. So when this was announced, I was like, this is definitely something I'm looking forward to because we haven't had much unreleased Johnny Cash material as of recent, since the 2014 release of Out Among the Stars, which was like recordings he made back in the 80s. And so a little bit warm today, so I'm a bit sweaty, so there we go. And here it is. So we'll just take out the plastic wrapping. Sorry, it took a while, but here it is. Okay, so I like that. There's the disc, and there's anything inside. Just some stars on the inside. And let's take a look at the booklet. Front. Yeah. Oh, we've got all the lyrics here. All the songs and who does what in the tracks. The only two I know are Drive On. That was an American, later from the American recordings era, and Like a Soldier. And he also redoes Sing It Pretty Sue, which was a song he did back in the 60s on one of the Columbia albums. I Know If I Love You Tonight because the lyrics were quoted in a book on one of Johnny Cash's biographies that I've got. And I've heard Well Alright, and I know I did hear the second song that they announced, which was, what's the credits? Spotlight. It was Spotlight, that was the second song. So I've heard both the songs and they're both really good. So there's no doubt the rest will be just as good. And this kind of like is around about the time that this was being done, not that many people were kind of interested in Johnny Cash anymore. His sales had fallen off since the 80s. He'd been dropped by Columbia in 1986, and then he was with Mercury and didn't really have much success there either, and then that kind of fell through as well. So Johnny was kind of out of a record label, and then he was playing a concert in California and he met Rick Rubin, but before that he'd done like these songs on a demo, but he then met Rick Rubin, and Rick signed him onto his American recordings label, and Rick really revitalized his career. So this album kind of offers of a what could have happened had Johnny not met Rick Rubin. But yeah. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you've got this album, let me know. I would get the vinyl, but the vinyl's a bit pricey at the moment, so I'm going to wait for the vinyl to go down for it to get it, but definitely looking forward to listening to this album as somebody who's a big Johnny Cash fan like me is definitely looking forward to. But here it is, Spotlight, Songwriter, Johnny Cash 2024 album, and I definitely hope we get some more unreleased Johnny Cash material. I think there's still a lot of unreleased material from the American sessions that are still to come out. and I know there's probably more unreleased material out there in Johnny Cash's vaults, so we'll wait and see what happens with that. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again for the next one.